Hey everyone, welcome back to James's Repair Shop. Well, that's the old Thunderbird back there. She's getting close to being done on the sheet metal work, which brings me to a request that was done by Jeff Smith. Now Jeff has been following this project for, well, right from the beginning. Very interested in it. He shares lots of stories of his experience with these old Thunderbirds, and he has lots of experience with these old Thunderbirds. And he asked if I could do a short or a brief update of all the work that has been done on this car so far to date, and what is left to do sheet metal wise. So I thought, hey, that's a great idea. Let's do it. So I put together a whole bunch of like 2-second clips of every segment along the way, right from the day I drove it in here. And actually that segment is in here and it's more than 2 seconds long of driving the car in, and then it starts into the little short segments of things. I'm not going to explain every little detail of what happened. I would be here all day. This is supposed to be a short clip. So anyway, let's get into the clip, and then we'll go around and I'll show you things on the car, and we'll go from there. Enjoy it. And thanks, Jeff, for suggesting this.
Rolling in the garage, bringing old dreams to life. Beneath the hood, where the magic's just so bright. Restoring the forgotten, engine humming with pride. Turning rust to wonder, it's the wildest ride. At Jameson's Repair Shop, we mend the past. Feel the engine roar, this love's built to last. With grease on our hands, we love every dent. From classics to moderns, there's no time to lament. Reach into the hood, we'll find what's wrong. Feel the engine roar, this love's built to last. With grease on our hands, we love every dent. From classics to moderns, there's no time to lament. Jameson's Repair Shop, we mend the past. Feel the engine roar, this love's built to last. with grease
Okay,
on
let's get into this. So what is left to be done on this car? Well, this set of apron has been done. So on the other side, I'm gonna go around there. I'm gonna try to get around the car the best I can. Anyway, we'll do what we can with it. The doors, neither of the doors have been touched. I left them on there so I would keep the door gaps for when it's on the rotisserie. But inside here, there's still a little bit of floor work to be done. All of this area has to be cleaned, and I want to red oxide it. There's a bit more spot welding to do in the seat pedestal. And on the other side of the hump, there's a small hole of sheet metal that I didn't get put in yet. And there's a few on the other side, even here, there's some rust. So the bulk of the floor pan on this car, the back ones were good. Lots of grinding too up, by the way. While we're here, the rocker panel has to be put on. So that's something that has to get done. And I'm gonna try to get around to the back. So I know it's a little messy around here, but this work in here has to be finished, and the rear valance has to be put back on. But I can't put the rear valance back on until I get it off the rotisserie. So you'll see over here, and I showed it in the last video, the work that this is what the other side should look like. And I do have the brace, I repaired it like I did this one. I have that oddball brace. The hinges have been rebuilt for the trunk lid. And down, let's go down in here. Down in here, on each side, right here, and I was waiting to get it off the rotisserie to do it. On both sides, this area needs to be repaired in here. This is the mount for the lift cylinders for the trunk, the rear deck, so it has to be in good shape. That has to be done. This quarter panel over here is not welded on. It's just slipped over, but it's on there very tight, and we'll get that off. So let's just scooch down here a bit. And most of the work in here is done, except for cutting this off, like the same as on the other side. But this all needs to be red oxided as well. And of course, this needs to be welded back on and some more welding, just small stuff. So this rocker here needs to be fixed and put back on. But this is why this quarter panel is not on, because I need to fix this rocker. I was considering buying new rockers, and I might yet but they're so easy to make, so I don't know. It's tough. All right, so on this side over here, this forward apron part, and this apron support brace needs to be all rebuilt, the same as I did on the other side. I have the piece for it. I have a good piece, except the battery box needs to be repaired on it, the same as this. Actually, it's not as bad as that. And all that whole section here, all this whole section will be replaced, and I will rebuild this. Now this is in much better shape than the other side, but either way, it's still rusted and can't be used the way it is. What else is to do on sheet metal? Not a lot. This is decent. A little bit of work here maybe. So inside, I don't know if we can get this door open or not. Let's have a peek. It's tight in here. And that brings me to I don't know if I can get this door open, because no, I can't. But let me see if I can poke you up over the top here. Give me a second. Now you might be able to see it, you might not. I can't tell what you can see or not see. There might be something in the way. On the floor over there on that on the tunnel, the transmission tunnel, there needs to be a piece put in. And over here, if there's nothing sitting on the floor in the way, there's a couple of small holes in the rear pan. So underneath the car, pretty much everything. Yes, I did the hole underneath. Any places that was finished. Oh, I can see those holes right here. Yeah, there we are. So there's a few holes right there that need to be done, and a little bit of touch up around this hole, or around this drain hole. These drain holes were only put in there for the factory to submerge them in their rust treatment. And I think on the other side I deleted the hole. I put the imprint in for the hole, but I didn't cut the hole out. So why cut it out if you don't need to? So anyway, what else is done around here? Everything's done up in there. This here needs a little bit more welding here and there, like up in this, right in there. And a lot of grinding, lots of grinding. Oh, and I hate grinding. I just despise it. So that's pretty much it. Let's just go through. I thought there was a hole. Yeah, there was a little hole right here, but I'll go through all of this before I take it off the rotisserie and make sure it gets done. And of course, this is the work I've been doing in the last video, and it's still, I haven't touched much of it since then. I'm still doing house renovations, by the way. And I don't think that's ever gonna end. Anyway, that's looking pretty good in there, and it needs some flanges put on here. So, and of course, these filler pieces on both sides, I almost forgot these. Right here. So, I almost forgot these. These are a little sheet metal filler piece. It's just a bent piece of sheet metal, and it's the same on both sides. And they always rusted out in these cars. If you're rusty, they're probably rusted there. Okay, well that's everything that I can think of right off the top of my head that still needs to be done to this car. Sheet metal wise, I mean, like I said earlier, there's clearly lots left to be done. But sheet metal wise, it's getting down there. So I want to get this car off the rotisserie. It's taking up a lot of space in the shop, and it's really not even necessary to be on there anymore once I get this quarter done and a couple of small jobs underneath the car. Once that's done, there's no reason to have it up on the rotisserie. But man, I wish I could just get in, hop in, go for a drive. Anyway, now that I have the door open, it reminded me of something. The doors, I told you, the door gaps I wanted to keep while it was up on the rotisserie. Yes, that's true. And all the structural work that has been done, like the torque boxes, and you'll have seen that already. But the doors are easier to work on off the car, and then I can do all the jams and everything as well. So that's kind of the theory of leaving the doors on, mainly for support and because of ease of access. So when the time comes, I'll have to take the doors all off, the two doors will have to come off, and I'll do the repairs to them. I found out this past summer working on the gray Thunderbird that it was much easier to pull the doors off for the amount of time it took. Even the realignment's simple on these cars, it's so easy. All right, hopefully that helps someone that's just jumping in on the channel and just trying to catch up and didn't have a chance to go look at all the videos in the past. So I wanted to mention every clip that's in here that's in this that you just saw are actual clips from the videos. So if you haven't seen the videos and you're interested in it, go take a look at the old videos. Definitely subscribe, like them. Really appreciate the support. And thank you, Jeff Smith, again, for suggesting this short update, which I made long by talking too much. All right, thanks a lot, everyone, and take care.